Hey guys, we're back again. We're watching One Piece episodes 168 and 169 today. Loads of reveals in the last episodes. We finally got to meet Enel, Slim Shady for the first time. And I love the design. I really do, guys. It's the confirmation afterwards of, because I was told obviously going into it that it was based on a real life rapper, and then the confirmation after the last episodes that it is Eminem he's supposed to be kind of based on. I'm glad of what they've done with it. I'm glad that there's a couple little things that you can go, all right, okay, I can see where they've took inspiration from Eminem for that bit, but it doesn't actually look like Eminem. Like that is what I'm happy about, because I was really worried, because I find that sometimes it's very daunting when you put like a famous person into something like this, because like it takes away from, for me anyway, it takes away from the characters and the story that's there, because it kind of pulls you out of it a little bit. It's like when we were in Usopp's village and Django started moonwalking in at the start, and then he just looked like Michael Jackson. Everything about him looked like Michael Jackson, and he's like the way he would hold his hat and stuff. So they just went a bit overboard there. So I'm glad that this NL is his own character. He's took inspiration from Eminem, for like a couple little things about it, but I'm glad it's not like glaring there, and it looks badass, right? My thoughts on that, but everything's kicking off here on Upper Yard, right? Basically, he's told the priest, and El's told the priest, go do your tribes wherever you want. You're not restricted to areas anymore. Go and have fun. Tomorrow we're leaving. So he doesn't really care. He's talking about something called a maxim. He says the maxim's almost ready, so we'll be leaving tomorrow. So go out there tonight, have a blast. So what does that mean? What does the maxim mean? Questions, right? The Straw Hats are in the jungle having a Dances with Wolves party, and they are about to go on an adventure to find the City of Gold. They now know the City of Gold is here. This was part of Jaya. Now we need to go and find the City of Gold. And they're splitting into two teams to do that. We've got Nami, Sanji, and Usopp are going to take the ship and circle round to the other end of Upper Yard. And Luffy, Zoro, Robin, and Chopper are going to go through the forest, probably dealing with all these fights because everybody's in here now. Go through the forest to try and find the City of Gold, get the gold, and then I'm guessing just meet the ship with the other group on the coast where they planned on the little map there, basically. And the City of Gold, get what we can from it, see what it's all about, because Robin's going to be the one that's there, she'll give us the info on what's been happening and what, like the Shandians and stuff, their kind of history of why, about the City of Gold, and like maybe even something about Noland, maybe, because if he found it like 400 odd years ago, then it must have been there in the City of Gold. So would he have left any trace of him? Maybe, like, that would be interesting, and we can maybe take that back to cricket to basically show him, like, listen, your ancestor was there, wasn't a liar. I hope so. So that, and then obviously the Shandians, who we know now that were part of Jaya, were shot up into the sky. They're trying to reclaim Upper Yard, or Jaya, their homeland. They're trying to claim that back, basically. So they've went into the forest now, and Wiper's going crazy. All the Shandians are going up against the priest by the looks of it. But then I'm guessing he gave Luffy a warning when we're passing by on the little crow ship. And I think that next time we see Wiper now, it's going to be a fight. That his version of a warning, shooting a cannon at us, but it was basically like, listen, blah blah, Blue Sea people, it's got nothing to do with you, just go away, basically. And we're not going to do that, because we've got a reason to be there as well now. So I can't wait to see if one of the Straw Hats maybe fight Wiper. I'm guessing it would be Luffy or Zoro who go up against him. That would be good. I kind of want to see Luffy fight him, to be honest, because he seems strong. He seems strong, but it's one of those ones where I'm trying to think like who, because of it's a kind of mismatch of, we've got 4 Straw Hats, We've got 3 priests. We've got Wiper and his kind of like, I don't know how many, I think he's got like three of the kind of like main Shandians that always sit in the tent with him and stuff. Kamakiri's one. That was one I remembered his name, and Laki. So there's those two, and then he's got 2 more. The kind of guy with the guy with the kind of hat, like a Tammy hat that comes over his eyes, and they're kind of like heavier guy. Those seem like the main Shandians, and so I'm guessing we're probably going to see battles there with them facing off against people. But Kamakiri got quite, like, I think that he saved Laki from the priests and like when they attacked before. So he's a bit beaten up. He's a bit bandaged. So I don't know if he's going to be much use. But hey ho, let's jump in. Let's see where it's all going to go. Enough speculation, guys. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel to watch me go through One Piece for the first time. And everybody who has come back, watched and chatted with me and liked the videos and, you know, just been awesome. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate you guys. And so, here we go. Episode 168. Oh, wait. West is this way. Horrible sense of dread. Oh man, even Luffy's correcting him now? Oh right, okay, he was getting it wrong too. That's good. That makes more sense. It's a nice stick. Yeah. Thanks, Chopper. You can't have it, go find your own. Okay. Oh, he's actually going to go and look for a stick. Yeah. I do actually love the fact that he went and got his own little stick. It's like a little brother kind of mentality there of like, oh yeah, I want to be like him. Whoa. What is that? Chopper, please realise what's happening there. Why are the roots moving? That's not roots. Is that a snake? It's like a giant snake? Okay, yeah. Giant snake. Of course. Why wouldn't there be one here? Time for the... I feel bad that they keep calling him the Weird Knight. Yeah, Gan Fall. Put some respect on the name. Save Chopper. I like that they're looking after him. I forgot that Gan Fall was actually with this group. I didn't realise that was going to happen. Shall I talk a little about this land's history? Yes, please do. Give us some information. Until, 6 years ago, I was God. Okay, there we go. We have the timeline now. Items from the Blue Sea sporadically rode up the knock. Okay. Were rare and valuable. Oh, right. All the Ver from the Skylands came into the sky this way. Right, okay. But Ver the side of Upper Yard wasn't unimaginable. So they had Verf before, because little chunks had been blown up by the knock-up stream, but they never had like a full island come up, basically. However, indigenous people lived on... Right, okay, the Shandians. And the battle over... Right. The Shandians, yeah. Were sent in the sky with the island against their will. Yeah, they kicked him off the island. Yeah, I was going to say... Yes, the Sky People stole their homeland due to their own greed. Right, okay, well, there you go. At least he can put his hands up there, you know. I think it's that way of, like, even in the real world now, you have things that, you know, countries that their ancestors done a long time ago. Yeah, they're the bad guys. That you can look back on and go, oh dear. Oh. More info on Enel as well. Yes, thank you, Gan Fall. When I was God, he suddenly appeared from some Sky Island. Oh, okay, so he's from a different Sky Island. Then took control of Upper Yard. Okay, he's got more subordinates there. Who's that? Big guy. Being forced to work hard by it. Oh, so he's got Enel's former squad. Gan Fall's former squad. It's almost like the King of Terror, yeah. So, just when did you become a native Skypian? Yeah. You know, establishes outsiders like yourselves as criminals. Yeah. Then has the denizen of Skypia lead them to their judgment. Yeah. He's using them to what brings about the citizens' awareness of sin. Right. He created his own lost sheep and control. Yeah, he's manipulating all the people. He's truly playing God. Right, okay. This gold you've been fussing about since... Okay, let's find out if Gan Fall knows about that. Right. Good. That's good. We now know that he doesn't have a clue about the City of Gold. Stop it, Wiper. Gan Fall. Oh, yeah, okay. This is back when Gan Fall was God. Do you expect us to agree to a compromise between two old men? Yeah. Do you know what you've done to us Shandians for generations? Yes, that resentment. So why do you want coexistence now? But it wasn't him. It wasn't Gan Fall that did it to your people for generations. He's trying to make it right. If you want to undo your sins, take a risk. Sacrifice 100 people who don't want to die and bring their heads. Okay. This man is angry. Unless you want your head removed, okay. He loves pumpkin juice. And that has set Wiper into a frenzy. Not sure though, he always in the centre of any trouble. So I saw, like, from when she was born, when she was a baby, she could hear these, like, things and be like, in the village, if something was happening, she could sense it. It's like a demon. Okay. What's going on? Don't assume we'll get another chance. I won't let this opportunity... Right, okay, what's he doing? Looks like I'm prepared to stay here. Right, is this us? This is it. We're doing it. I like that. I like that line there. Those who can step over their comrades and carry on, follow me. That was awesome. And we're having fun. I love the goofy music as we're getting chased by this giant snake. Luffy's not taking it seriously at all. Oh, I like that. Robin's powers are always awesome to see how she uses them. Whoa. The venom. Oh dear. Yeah, okay. Stay away from it. Yeah, exactly. Stay away from this snake. Oh, Luffy. Of course, Zoro's sense of direction puts him right in front of it. Oh dear. Oh no, they're all separated. Not this guy by himself. You won't manage. I got most of the map memorised. You don't. They'll go. Oh, and Luffy as well. These two are just gonna... I'll go and wait at the ruins. South. Straight south. And south is in a warmish direction. Oh dear. And both people have split into two groups. Right, okay, so this guy... He's basically just got to lie here and use mantra to basically tell what everybody's doing. You just got to chill like this on his couch. Don't stop no matter what happens. Here we go. We're after only one thing. Okay. I actually hope it works out for them. I feel bad for them. Wiper's a bit of a dick. Right. I can understand Wiper's rage. Right? I can understand it. But it's that way of, like, Gan Fall was the only one that was kind of trying to, like, from the Skypiea standpoint, they're like, we've got this, like, they've obviously chased the Shandians. They said He admitted it himself, is that because of the Sky P of the past greed, they chased the Shandians out of their own home. And he's been trying to, it looks like it's like the chief of the Shandians and him have been trying to negotiate to come to a kind of compromise to be like, right, we've got this like land here, we can share it. But like Wiper's like, nah, no compromise, no sharing, give it all back, and then kill 100 of your people that don't want to die, and then we'll be happy with that. And you're like, okay. But then again, I understand, you know, it's one of those things. It's you hold on to that. You hold on to the resentment of your ancestors. It is something that happens. You know, I'm from Scotland. It is something that happens. You do hold on to it, and it is one of those things of I can understand, but when there's someone like you can tell that Gan Fall is really trying. I don't understand the pumpkin juice thing. Like it set Wiper off with the pumpkin juice. I'm assuming he's talking about the pumpkins that we saw Luffy drinking at the start, where like Conan's cut a little hole in the top for him, and he drank it. So I'm assuming that's what he's talking about. But why? Is it because he said he loved that and it's like it grows on up her yard? But then we saw like, right, okay, I'm not sure. Because we saw like Gan Fall, I thought he was growing them when he was looking after, and Conus and her dad had them. But I do like the explanation there. That makes sense. Because I thought it was weird how Gan Fall would say, listen, like we value the earth because we can't grow things in the sky. We can't use soil and stuff. But then I thought, well, how have you been living? Like how you been planting this stuff? You had vegetation and these sky fruits and stuff. How's that been growing? And then the explanation thereof, throughout the years, there's been little bits of earth been blown up into the sky because of the knock-up stream. Obviously, because it's come through the bedrock sometimes. Sometimes it's getting bits of like islands coming away, shooting it up. So that makes sense. So they've been collecting this verf through the years and using that. They're like, right, okay, we get enough verf, we can start planting bigger things here. That's great. But they've only been getting little bits of a time. So when a big island showed up, they're like, right, this is it. We've hit the mill load here. Like we don't need to worry about getting little bits of verf anymore. A full island has just shown up in the sky. Right. It's answering a lot of questions I had. A lot of questions on that. On Enel was 6 years he's been there. So he came 6 years ago. So when we saw Wiper when he was younger there, and obviously Gan Fall trying to do the negotiations. That must have been going on for years and years. And Gan Fall said, like, I felt like I was getting there, I was making progress, and they were kind of maybe warming up to the idea of cohabitation. But then Enel shows up 6 years ago and just basically says, nah, no chance. No, Skypiea citizens will now follow me and punish everybody who comes into this island as I have judged them criminals, and Shandians can get to hell. You don't like it, or just kill you. Right. And Enel is lying on his couch, and he called it at the end there a survival game. Let the survival game begin. So he's just going to lie there on his couch, and he can tell everybody is, because he was talking about the movements of the Straw Hats, he was talking about the Shandians. So he's just going to lie there on his couch and just basically tell us, like, and sit there and go, yep, so that's it then. Drink. Two of the Blue Sea people have been killed, you know, two of the Shandians have been killed, and it's just gonna, like, he's not even going to get involved in the fight, and he's going to wait to see if the Shandians can reach the shrine. Obviously, I don't believe any Blue Sea people will die. You know, I just realised that there. I was like, no, wait, the Blue Sea people are just the Straw Hats. But the fact that we have him kind of like overseeing it, and he feels like he doesn't have to get involved in the fight. I want to see how many Shandians will actually be able to make it to him. That's the question. And will we see Wiper take him on? Because I don't believe that Wiper can beat Enel, right? If he has a powerful devil fruit, like with lightning, and we don't know yet, but if it's confirmed that he has a Logia, it's game over. It's game over. I don't know if maybe, but that's the thing. I don't know if Wiper can use Mantra, because it seemed like for the Shandians, I don't think Wiper can use Mantra. Because it seems like with the Shandians, it was a big deal that Isa had it. So I think Isa might be the only one of the Shandians that can actually use Mantra, which gives the priests and Enel like a big advantage over them. Yeah, I was really hoping that Gan Fall was going to maybe teach Luffy and the gang some Mantra, but we can't. We're just going for it now. You know, Luffy and Zoro, Chopper, Robin, they're all lost. They're all going their own ways. I guarantee you what's going to happen is Robin is going to be the only one that finds these ruins, and the rest of them are going to get just into trouble because they're going to bump into the Shandians, they're going to bump into the priests. And that makes sense now that there's three of them. I believe that because based on the directions and stuff, Robin knows where she's going. Robin knows exactly where she's going. She's going to make it to the City of Gold. Zoro and Luffy and Chopper are probably going to meet the remaining three priests. I didn't even think about that there. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Right. And then we'll get this to the Shandians thrown into the mix. How's it going to play out? Right. Let's stop speculating. We've got another episode to watch here. Let's see. And what is with this giant snake? Sorry. I forgot about that there. Like a giant snake that has got very deadly venom. Okay. But it seemed like we're past that now. We've got past the snake. But let's see what's going to happen here. Is the Shandians going to... Are we going to get Luffy taking on Wiper as well? Like to see that? But yeah, let's do it. Episode 169. Let's go. Oh, a dial? What are we doing? Watch. Oh, Gan Fall showing us some dials. Okay. Okay. Hit it with all your might. That might be a bad idea, Gan Fall. Oh. Whoa. What the hell happened there? Right. So it looks like the shell can absorb the shock of the... Press the back tip of the shell. Okay. Right. Okay. Nice. We've got some explosive dials now. That's an impact dial. Okay, can absorb and freely release shocks given to it. Normally the user affixed to palms using gloves or bandages. Oh, okay. That's where that dumpling... Oh, those noises. Okay, it was the dial. I thought that was a mantra ability. So they've all got these in their gloves. Oh, we can use these. Even a heat dial used to warm food. Yeah. Turn a spear into a controllable height. Oh, that priest used? Sure. Okay. So, oh man, the way they're using these dials, man. That's... So even that was a dial as well? I love these explanations here. There's some reason behind it. Oh, nice, Sanji. Yes, ask about mantra. Thank you. This is perfect. These two episodes have just basically been Gan Fall info dump. I know to use it. Oh, so we can't use mantra? Listening ability. Yeah, I knew that. Supposedly just by living, give off voices from their bodies. With further mastery, you can hear voices. Right, okay. So... priest can hear all throughout. Yeah, we knew this. And Enel's power, yeah, he's got very good control over it. Banana. What? What's that? Now we have 50 divine soldiers and 3 priests. Right. Including me, that makes 50. Oh, so he is going to get involved? Banana. There are 4 blue sea people in the forest and 4 attempting to escape. Oh, he thinks they're escaping. Shall I guess how many will have fallen 3 hours from now? Honestly, you're so cool. Right. Oh, don't point with your toes, man. Well, the 3 priests are powerful enough, but 50 divine soldiers are all quite strong as well. This big fat guy. What are they like? They got horns? In 3 hours, only 5 of the 81 people on this island will be standing. Okay. I like the feeling of survival game. I love it. Oh, I'm guessing they've ran into Shura. They're all caught in his strings by the looks of it. A couple yards later, it's changed from how. Oh, so they're all expecting the priest to still embed in their territories. Okay. The survival rate is 3%. Okay. String ordeal. Oh, where is Wiper? Oh, like Wiper, he's not caught in it. Yeah, okay. Okay, so he knew that Wiper was... Okay, the mantra. The mantra's the problem. Oh! How would you throw your shield and gun away? Yeah, Wiper, why would you do that? What? If you want a shoulder, you can have one. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I can't deny that he's cool. He's a cool character. Oh, you're going to use Impact. Oh, the reject one that Gan Fall was... Okay. But it does damage to him as well, if what I understand about it. Okay, Wiper. Survival game. Oh, we're getting an L speaking in the background. 80 remain. Look how casual he is about that. One of his priests just got beaten. Oh, man. Oh, right, okay. Right, where are we going here? We're up against 20 Shandian and 7 Blue Sea people. This will be easy. There's no... Who is this? Oh, it's this big guy with these... goats. You're trying to die. Try using the ejectile one more time. Your body... Right, okay. Yeah, so the consequences are that bad. But he just took down a priest by himself. Let's not gloss over that. Oh, they're going to split up as well? Oh, man. Okay. Survival game. Alright, these goats... Okay. I was going to say, what can these goats do? But, okay. So we're going to see, like, the goats take on the Shanties and stuff. A divine soldier. What the hell? Axe down. Shields have no effect. Oh, okay. Goats. Goatmen. Oh, well, the Shandies are getting done by these goats. Okay. Luffy's... There, that's there for a wall. Luffy's singing in the jungle. What a dummy. Oh, is he bumped into a goat man? Yeah, Luffy knows it's a goat. Okay. That's what I expected there. Good, Luffy. Nice work. That's what the goats amount to against... Excited to see a goat. Oh, back to singing. Second verse. Oh, man. I love how casual Luffy has taken this. Oh! Okay. Luffy and Wiper. Here we go. Thank you. I can do what I want. Yeah. Leave me be. Pardon the intrusion. I'm off. Third verse. The Eastern. Oh, he's not gonna. Don't want to hear anything. Okay, here we go. Oh no, the stick! Chopper's gonna be gutted. It's nice and easy to understand then. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, don't end there. Right, okay. I love the concept of this. I love the survival game. I love now that everybody's away in their own directions. So we're at the point in there, like at the end of the episode, anybody can bump into anybody now in the survival game. So we have Wiper going up against Luffy now, which is what I wanted, which is interesting, which makes me think that the remaining two priests probably, I'm going to guess that Zoro's going to fight one of them. Will Chopper have to fight another one of them? Chopper's had a bad time. If he had to fight Shura, will Chopper have to fight one of the priests as well? And maybe Robin, I might be wrong, Robin might bump into one of the priests because we don't know where they are now. Their territories are anywhere they want to be, basically. Or Robin might bump into some of the Shandians. But the question is that the Shandians that we bump into, besides Wiper, will they be more understanding than Wiper is? Because Wiper's he's a man on a mission. You know, he doesn't care. He doesn't want anybody on this land. This is Shandian's land. He's doing that. I do understand Wiper. Like, as I'm watching these episodes, I'm kind of like, I think I just don't like the fact that he is, how much the resentment he had towards Gan Fall in that flashback. I can understand it. Like I said, I can understand it, thinking of your ancestors and stuff. But when you have a guy, it's been 400 years, and you have a guy now from the other side, the side that is basically who has your homeland, he's reached out, and he's reaching out, and he's basically going, listen, this is what's happening. Like, I know, I feel bad about it, like what happened and everything, like, but let's try and come to a compromise and stuff. Like, let's do this. Rather than, he could just be like every other god that's came before him and be like, nah, Shandians, get to hell. Not happening. So, I think it's just because I like Gan Fall. I really like Gan Fall. But I also like Wiper's I love the determination in him. I love the kind of speeches he was given in the episodes there to the Shandians as they were charging in. And he just took on one of those priests by himself. Used the rejectile that Gan Fall was warning us about. He doesn't care. You know, he's saying they're sacrificing stuff. He's like, I'm getting this homeland back. I don't care. Like if my body gets destroyed and stuff, that's sacrifice. That's what sacrifice is. Okay. So I like it. I love the kind of the perspective of both sides there. And that now Enel deserves that resentment. He deserves that hatred towards him. And I hope that I don't know. Like, in a way, it's like, do you want Wiper to go up against him? Because he's not going to be able to beat him. You know? And by the time he gets there, by the looks of it, half his body's messed up because of that dial. And now he's about to fight Luffy. He's not beating Luffy. Like, we can't have him beating Luffy. You know? We had him show up at the start on the ship. And he beat, he didn't beat them, but he knocked down Zoro, Luffy and Sanji. And that was impressive. But that was him getting used to the air and stuff. Now that Luffy, and he's getting in a battle stance there, I want to see Luffy surprise him here. To be like, nah, what happened before? We were surprised. Now, let's go. Because I don't think does he know that Luffy has a devil fruit? I can't remember if he knows Luffy has a devil fruit or not. But, yeah, I love that. Like, I thought it was going to be like, Enel is just kind of sitting there, and I love that it's cutting to him. I didn't think he would get that. I didn't think we'd get the constant updates from Enel. I thought that he would be kind of sitting there, and he would be able to tell when people like, got killed and stuff. Which is, he does have that, because he can see the whole island. But it's that kind of, and it's not even like, it's not a sight thing as well. Like, that was explained with Isa when she heard the things in the village and stuff. And Gan Fall explained it with the mantra. It's the sounds they can hear. Like, it's like, he explained it as like, they can hear these things. Like, I don't know if it's like they hear what's happening. It's weird. It's a strange ability. But that is awesome. We're cutting to Enel, and he's laughing. One of his priests were the first people that get taken out, and he was laughing about it, and he's saying to the kind of like scribes or whatever they are, like, ah, yeah, sure, underestimated sky combat, we're down to 80. I love it. I love it, and if he's predicted that, is that his mantra that's done that? He's predicted there's got to be 5 people left standing. Oh man, like when you think about, because that is scary, because we've got 7 straw hats. There's 7 straw hats that he's taken into account here, and he's saying that we're going to get all of these, you know, people getting taken out. 81 we started with. He said we're going to go down to 5. Who are the 5 going to be? Is he including himself in that? So is it going to be him and then 4 other people? Or is he talking about just 5 from the actual gang? Because if I were to predict the 5 that are going to make it to the end, my guess would be, oh God, like that's the thing. Like, what do you say here? Because you want to include the monster trio, but then that's free right off the bat. And if Enel's included, that means we only get 1 more. Nah. I'm not. Luffy's going to make it, right? Luffy's going to be one of the 5. That's a definite. I'd like to think that Zoro would be one of the 5 if he made it to the end. Because who's taking down Zoro on that island? Really? He'd come up against one of the priests. But I think Zoro beats the priest. Although saying that, they are like, when we were going up against, you know, the Ordeal of Balls clown, we had to team up to beat him. So, I don't know actually. Oh man, it's hard. I'll think about it. I'll see how it kind of plays out a little bit before I start trying to guess who the final 5 will be. But what does it mean then in terms of the Straw Hats? Like, are we going to see some people get defeated? I don't want to see that, but it would make for an interesting survival game. And it's just, there was so much kind of stuff there. What was with the goats? The goat men? That was weird. I didn't expect the divine soldiers to be goat men. But they look strong. They're taking down the Shandians. But then, it's weird. The impact, I thought for ages, like when it was happening with the fights and stuff, and you were hearing the sounds and the palm strikes, I thought that was mantra. I thought that the impact stuff was part of the mantra, like, abilities. And no, apparently no, it's not. It's a dial. And I like the way Gan Fall explained it. It was basically like, some people, they keep it in their palm. Some people use a glove. Some people use bandages. I like that. I like they explain that, because everyone we've seen can use it. Gan Fall was wearing gloves. The priest, Shito, I can't remember his name, but Shitori, that's it. Shitori had the gloves on, the yellow gloves. Wiper he's got the big bandages on, his hands covered in bandages, so he's got one in there. Right. Makes sense. Like the priest, like Shura, he's got the gloves on. Like, so I like that. I like that now. It's basically like, right, these things that have been happening in this strange ability, it's actually dials. So we could use them. We could use the dials against them. That's awesome. So that kind of sums it up then. The mantra, and the mantra thing as well, and it's revealed that nobody has mantra outside of Enel and his priests except for Isa. Right? I thought Gan Fall had it. He doesn't. Right? He does not have the ability to use mantra. I probably got confused because I was thinking that impact was mantra. So when I've seen him use that, I probably went, right, okay, Gan Fall can teach us mantra. But yeah, so he doesn't have it. And none of the Shandians have mantra. The priests have it. Do the divine soldiers have it? I don't think so. But that was never kind of confirmed or denied. So we have the 4 priests had it. Enel is very powerful. He said Enel's got his abilities like really strong. he's got mantra, and so we're left with Isa. So how's it going to play out there with Isa? Because she has that ability. She's had it from she was born, which is strange then. So I thought the people in the sky, it was just like a thing for the people in the sky to use it, but it seems a lot rarer than that. So has Enel purposely gathered these priests because they could use mantra? We don't know, right? These are the questions. Right, so at least that kind of makes people seem a bit less OP now. Now that we know that not every single person we're going to run into is going to be able to predict our movements, it's only the priests and Enel that can do it. So we can deal with that, right? Oh, man. Interesting. Very interesting, guys. The survival game has kicked off. Loads of information, and Gan Fall just dumped so much info on us in these episodes, which I really appreciate. I like the demonstration with Sanji in the barrel to show us this is how the impact Dell works. Good stuff. Yeah, good episodes. And the confirmation that Gan Fall has no idea what gold is. So for 400 years, the people that on that Sky Island haven't found the City of Gold. Interesting. But Enel knows what it is. He knows about the City of Gold. He came from a different Sky Island. So he is from Sky Island, but it's a different one he came from. Right, okay. A lot to process. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And we'll continue on this One Piece journey. Continue on with this survival game in the sky. Thank you everyone who watched the videos and liked and commented below. I appreciate you guys so much. And I will see you all on the next ones. Thanks guys. Bye.